Gold and silver prices bounce back sharp from the lows what we had seen today, 39 14 16 levels and 47 14 15 levels. We have seen a good recovery all the way towards 40.12 and 48.30. Recall the update few hours back what we had said. I had asked you to buy gold at 39.44 itself, and we had also mentioned that it might try to break 4,000 and 40.24 should be a very good resistance. What has happened? We have seen it moving in the zone and now trying to erase some of the gains, while silver has also moved just a notch lower from yesterday's highs at 48 40 48 60, and see it is again trying to erase some of the gains. So can we expect a further rise here? Are we looking forward to further bullishness here, or the highs are done and wait for a reverse? Now see, my work speaks of me. I should not boast, but it feels good when the targets get achieved and the markets behave precisely as expected. And does your every like is a confirmation that yes, we are doing the right work and you all are profiting. So do not forget to press the like button. Do share it across, to comment as well, and please subscribe. And see, if you look at oil and nat gas beautifully, we have seen a range bound movement. Oil is struggling at around 60. It is not showing either the bullishness or the bearishness here. Likewise with natural gas 3.8, offering it a very good support. And if you talk about the Tech 100 and Dow Jones, after hitting the highs, trying to erase some of the gains. So what to expect from these instruments today? What should be our strategy? Everything we're going to see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the every day. The first update I release with the Asia and Europe session, and this is the second one. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications for both. Let's start. First, we look into gold and silver, followed with oil and gas, and lastly Nasdaq and Dow Jones. Watch till the end. Now see what's happening on the hourly charts. You can see this is how it is trying to trade. You can notice earlier in the day I have drawn this and I had mentioned that see it is forming higher lows. Possibly it might move towards the highs. But what we are seeing here is a good resistance here on the upside at around 4,000 and 40.20. Indeed, a good resistance zone. Also notice on the hourly charts what has happened. First bottoming done, then the rise, sideways movement and a breakout. So now it is very crucial for gold to trade below 39.60. And yes, only and only if you see it is staying below 39.60, 39.40 zone, we can say that now the bears are back and you can look forward to a greater correction. As long as 39.60, 39.40 is not taken, you have to be cautious with the sells here. Moving averages are still on sells here. Stochastic has taken a dip, while the MACD crossed over for a buy and it is right now trading with moderate bullishness. RSI placed comfortably. On the 2-hour, similar is the observation on the 2-hour charts. Drop, retracement, higher lows right now, and higher highs are possible, but right now it is delivering lower highs. So now I'll recommend, if you see it is staying above 4,000, you can initiate a buy here. Till 4,000 you have to be a little cautious. I'll say you have to be watchful till 4,000, and in fact 40.20, this zone is very crucial here. Beyond this, the yesterday's high at 40.30, 32, and then if that is taken, 40.50 is a must here. Anything is possible. Right now it is not showing such strong bearishness, and also the support on the downside are getting stronger as well. Stochastic near to the top. MACD is still bullish. RSI placed comfortably. Look at 3-hour. What has happened on the 3-hour chart? See, after consolidation it has given this breakout, and now this could become a reversal sign. I'll wait for the next candle, and with the next candle, if you see the price trading below 39.60, we might see bearishness prevailing here. Also notice slightly higher lows and higher highs here. Wait for it to come out of this zone, and thus 40.50 is the zone it has to trade above in order to confirm any kind of bullishness. But then also, even if it tries to break this, remember this, that largely this is a greater bearish channel in which gold is trading till 41.60. I will not treat this as a reversal. Stochastic rising, MACD rising, RSI rising. On the 3-hour chart, signs are still supportive for further rise. Coming to 4-hour, what has happened on the 4-hour chart? Since the crossover, the price was trading bearish. It has found its support, trying to bounce back. Second greener candle. If you draw the symmetry here, you can find out. Look at these two candles, but these are coming with lower highs. Also notice these two are double top. So 40.30, 32 is going to be a very good resistance, and then 40.50. These levels are very crucial here for gold for any bullishness. Stochastic rising, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI rising, still supportive for further rise here. And if you see the daily, now one thing you should see on the daily charts is first the support from the 50 period. At this point itself, I had mentioned the drop sideways movement, and once it slides, it is going to move towards 50 period. What has happened? Kissing 50 period, it is trying to bounce back. Second observation here is the diminishing bearishness. You can see the body size is getting smaller, and now it is trying to post a reversal. This candle could become a reversal if you see now gold trading beyond 40.30, 40.50 levels, and then It might in fact try to move towards 4100, beyond 4100 till 4150-60. It's not a reversal. Beyond 4150-60, it's a reversal. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD is still bearish. Remember this fact. Though the divergence is too much, but yes, recall the times when we had seen stronger bullish momentum prevailing, and thus it is possible that it can keep moving downwards. However, right now it is trying to converge, which means today possibly it might close in green. RSI dropping sharp here. So looking at this, before I give you the trading levels and the strategy, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, be a part of my mentorship batch. The dates are announced for the 35th batch. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. Those looking forward to just trade as per the signals can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. In the last few days itself, last couple of weeks itself, we have captured thousands of pips and points in just gold alone, and not forgetting the indices as well. Amazing moves we are capturing. Do not miss to join and enjoy this journey here. Reach out to me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. And those looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you SAF-free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe. You can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. So now what you should do, I will recommend you to buy at 39.86 levels here. If you see gold above 39.86, again you can expect 4,000, 40.14, 40.16, and if this is taken 40.30, 32. Beyond 40.30 to 32, see intermediate resistances at 40.20, 24 is also there, but I'm keeping a notch higher at 40.30, 32. Beyond this, I will be looking at 40.50, the first milestone. If at all it trades beyond 40.50, stay bullish for possibly 40.65, 40.80, 84 again, and then 4100. Beyond 4100, sky is the limit. I do not expect such a move at least today. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 39, 70, 72. Recall the earlier trade I had mentioned, as in how it breaches 60, 70 and 80 zone, more bullishness should prevail. Now the same is applicable on the downside, as in how it breaches 39.70, 39.60 and 39.50 levels, the bearishness will prevail. And then what we are looking at, we will look at 39.30, 39.15 and then 3900 mark. And remember 38.80 the next. Even I am looking further lows at 38.40 very soon, if not today. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to silver. Silver on the hourly charts, notice what has happened here. See, it is also delivering lower highs. And yes, this is also equally important for you to notice that the support it is getting here at around 47.20, 47.40 is pretty strong. It is very crucial for silver to trade below 47.20, 47.40 for any kind of bearishness, and then 46.80 for a complete drop. As long as 46.80 is not taken, I will not treat this as bearish. What is happening on the hourly chart? See the drop here, bouncing back, trying to drop again. But again, I'll say a selling entry now. I'll only recommend if you see it is staying below 47.60 levels, and then too with the writer that 47.40, 47.20 should be a very good support. On the upside, you can see a greater struggle here. Yesterday also we had seen 48.40 offering it a little resistance, and today again 48.30. So yes, this zone needs to be taken in order to confirm any kind of bullishness. Moving averages are trading bullish. The stochastic at top. MACD after taking a good drop, it is crossing over here, which is a supportive sign for the rise. RSI flat. Coming to 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour charts, one interesting thing here, see the drop, retracement, drop, sideways movement, then a bigger drop, retracement. Now I do see this as lower highs, and see lower lows are still possible, which means the move towards 45 cannot be denied very soon. So if you see it staying below 46.80, 47.20 any point of time today, tomorrow, next week, you can say we might look at 45 as well. Stochastic rising here, the MACD is bullish here, RSI is rising. Now also notice we had already seen a very good drop since last few sessions, and possibly it might try to retrace or stay range bound in order to pull the indicators in the comfortable zone. Notice the 3 hour charts. What has happened on the 3 hour charts? See, since the crossover, since the moving averages crossed over, the price was trading bearish. It was trading with divergence from the moving averages. It has converged. The 20 and 50 period offering it a very good resistance. Very crucial for silver to trade beyond 48, 40, 48, 50 zone, beyond which more bullishness should prevail here. And when you notice here, see what's happening. This is how it has been trading. Possibly it could move towards the zone which is right now situated at around 49, 49.20 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD rising, RSI rising. On the 4 hour chart, now see on the 4 hour charts, reversal sign drops, support here trying to bounce back. Now the bulls here are not so strong what we had seen with the bears out here. Second thing is higher lows and higher highs. Third thing is the bottom it has created here. And that is why I confirm till 47.60, 47.40 and 47.20 is not taken. Do not treat silver as bearish. If you see the stochastic, this has taken a dip while the MACD is rising, the RSI is rising. And now lastly on the daily chart. On the daily charts, you can see the drop, retracement, the drop, sideways movement. At this point, I had mentioned silver is going to trade towards 50 period. What has happened? We have seen kissing 50 period. Now see what has happened today. It has already created higher lows. Also notice the day before yesterday's candle, you can see a reversal here. So today's move is going to be important. And once you see it is staying beyond 48.40, 48.60 zone, stay bullish for 49, 49, 25, 30, and in fact 50 as well. Possibility is there, and beyond 50 it will reverse completely. Stochastic rising, the MACD bearish, the RSI flat. So looking at first thing is where you should buy. I will only recommend you to buy at 48.20 levels. Expect it to move towards 48.40, and once it trades beyond 48.40, 48.60, and then 49. Beyond 49, just stay bullish. We are looking at 49.30 and in fact $50 levels here. Very much possible. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 47.80 levels, but then 47.60, very good support. Ideally, we have to wait for 47.60. This is riskier as long as 47.60 is not taken. And then also 47.40, 47.20 you should watch out for. Any drop below 47.20 will be a confirmation for a move towards 46.80. Once it trades below 46.80, expect 46.40, 46, and then in fact 45.50, 45 should be there very soon. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to crude oil. Crude oil, when you look at the hourly chart, see what it is doing. It is trying to stay in range before it takes a direction. Very crucial for oil to trade below 59.6, 59.3 zone. Very crucial this zone is, because once it comes out of this zone, then only real move will be seen. Else what is happening? See, it is staying in zone, trying to break out, but it appears it is neither willing to break out on the upside and neither on the downside, trading very much in range. On the upside, definitely the resistances are stronger. On the downside, the supports are playing out very well. Thus, only buying entries appear to be at 60.4. But then too, it is going to be riskier as long as 61 is not taken. Moving averages are trading bearish here. Stochastic rising. The MACD is still bearish, trying to cross over for a buy. RSI is flat. On the 2-hour observation is similar. It has formed a base. When the next candle arrives, possibly it might try to take a direction, but then again I'll say wait for 60.4, 60.6 zone to be taken and then 61 to be taken. Till 61 it's not bullish. You can see the moving average is crossing over here. This is again a slight bearish indication. Also notice, see what it has done. It has formed a double top here right from the reversal. But see, we have discussed this, that this and this move after the symmetrical move here, you can see this is almost identical. What preceded this was a good drop, and if it breaks out, what could follow is a move towards the top at 64 and 66. Let's wait for this. Stochastic at bottom, MACD at bottom, RSI is trying to bounce back. Coming to 3 hours, similar observation, nothing different here. Same observation, very much tight range bound movement here. Stochastic at bottom here, the MACD and RSI both are almost flat at bottom. Coming to 4 hours, on the 4 hour chart, similar observation here. Yes, see, it is trying to form a base here, and possibly once it tries to reverse like this and once it trades beyond 61, this might call for a complete recovery or a reversal. But till then you have to be cautious. While a breakdown below 59.6, 59.3, certainly more bearishness should be seen. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD is bearish, the RSI is placed comfortably. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, notice that since the bearish, you can see yesterday's candle, it is a swing here. Also double bottom is seen here, and also the support from the median of the Bollinger Bands. And if you look at the symmetry, if you see, we have predicted this, that right from 60, first of all we predicted 62.6 as well, we have predicted this as well, and now I am waiting for a breakout. Right now it is very much range bound. Possibly it might take till next week for it to break out beyond this zone. Right now it is a range bound movement. Also notice, since it's a twin top, I will not be surprised if it tries to stay in box and moves lower from here. Stochastic looking down, the MACD crossing over here, it is still in green, and the RSI flat here. So looking at this, I will only recommend you to buy at 60.4, expect 60.6, and then 61. Till here, till 61 it's a riskier trade. Till 61 prices can drop again. You have to be trailing your stop losses. Beyond 61, expect 61.4, 61.6 the next, 62 the next, and then ultimate is 62.5, 62.6. If this is taken, stay bullish for the coming week as well for 64 and 66. While on the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 59.7 levels, expect 59.4, 59.3 as the first target. And if this is taken, then you can stay short for 59, 58.6, 57.8. Below 57.8, greater correction to follow from here, chances for which appears to be less looking at the move today. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to natural gas. See, natural gas today also we have the storage data coming in, and since then it is trying to stay in a box after the drop. First thing is it has to trade beyond 3.9. That is the only level beyond which you can expect slight bullishness to prevail, or it has to trade below 3.8 to 3.8 zone. Remember, it has still scope for it to move towards 3.6. What it can do at best is it might try to take a dip with the data and then bounce back tomorrow day, in the coming week. But right now it is a range bound movement. It is not confirming of either bearishness or bullishness here. Stochastic looking downwards while the MACD is in green. The RSI has also taken a dip and now positioned comfortably. Look at 2 hour charts. See, it has formed a good base, a good rise is seen again. So this is a complete range bound movement. It has to come out of it, which means either it should break beyond 3.9 or to trade below 3.8. This zone is getting critical, 3.8, 3.9 for net gas. The moving average is crossing over here. It's certainly bearish indication. And now the 20 and 50 period is definitely going to offer a good resistance. Stochastic right now bearish, while the MACD since the crossover at the bottom, trying to bounce back, trying to trade bullish here. RSI plays comfortably. Coming to 3 hour, similar observation. Look at the moving averages. This is definitely a good resistance zone. It has to trade beyond 3.9 for sure in order to confirm any bullishness here. Else right now it's very much range bound. Stochastic rising, the MACD crossing over here, trying to trade with moderate bullishness, and the RSI plays comfortably. On the 4 hour chart, similar observation, complete sideways movement. We have to wait for a breakout either which ways. It is not giving any indication as of now. Yes, the indicators, if you see the stochastic is flat, while look at MACD. See, at this point I had mentioned that the crossover is coming at the top, prices might retrace, though we had seen a very much range bound movement from 4.05. We have still seen the price is now moving all the way towards 3.8. Very good drop, almost 5%. That is also a good move here. RSI placed comfortably. Coming to daily. Now on the daily charts, one thing which I was expecting here is rise retracement, bigger rise. It might follow with a bigger retracement. Right now it appears it is not willing to come towards the bottom of the channel, which is right now positioned at around 3.6 levels. Now see here also one hurdle is that is 20 period moving average. So now what is happening, also look at yesterday's move. See, first of all we had seen a good swing. Today what it has done, it has moved towards 5 period moving average. It has seen the highs, and now once it trades below 3.82, you have to wait for 3.82, expect 3.78, 3.72. Then below 3.72 is where you can definitely expect more bearishness to prevail, and then in fact 3.6 in the coming week cannot be denied. Stochastic coming to oversold. MACD after a good rise crossing over here, it's a slight bearish indication. RSI is also taking a dip here. So looking at this, what I'll recommend, I will recommend to buy at 3.88, 3.9 zone. This is very crucial for gas here. Beyond this, expect 3.93, 3.96 and 4. Once it trades beyond 4, stay bullish for 4.0405, and if this is taken, 4.1 should be there. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 3.8 levels only. In fact, you can take a sell at 3.8 to expect 3.8. This zone is critical, and then expect 3.76, 3.72. Once this is taken, 3.66 and 3.6 should be there very soon, if not today. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to Nasdaq. So if you look at Tech 100, it is staying in zone here. It is not willing to trade below 26,000. We have seen an attempt, we have seen a half-hearted attempt here, but it is again bounce back and recover, and it is coming towards the next resistance zone here. Very crucial now for US 100 to trade beyond 26,150, 26,200, 26,250 levels. Every 50 points there should be a resistance here till 26,250 to 60 is not taken. While on the downside the supports are getting stronger. Any move below 26,000 is the only confirmation of bearishness here. Stochastic flat, MACD and RSI both are trading with moderate bearishness here. Coming to 2 hour charts, what has happened? It is a symmetrical move. You can see this rise, retracement, taking support from 20 period, trying to bounce back. So even if you see now Tech 100 trading below 26,050, you can take a sell. Expect 26,000, 25,950 and 25,900. Below 25,900 is the real bearishness. Till 25,800, do not treat this as bearish. Below 25,800, it will crash sharp. Till 25,800, you have to stay cautious. Stochastic taking a dip. MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence, is staying bearish. RSI is also come out of the overbought zone. On the 3 hour chart, On the 3-hour chart, there is an interesting observation. Look at this bearish candle, and then since then we have seen couple of steps here. Now these are stepping candles, and now only bullishness to be seen if it trades beyond 26,200 levels. Then possibly this might call for a reversal, and then it is going to fly high. Else what is happening? It is creating steps, and the next candle when it arrives, we may see bigger bearish move coming in, which can in fact take 100 below 26,000. In fact, 25,950, 900, 25,850, 800 is also possible. Already we have seen greater bullish moves here in Tech 100, and once it comes out of this channel below 25,800, we may see a greater correction. Stochastic bearish here. See MACD, since hitting the highs, it has crossed over. Right now trading bearish, looking downwards, and it has not much of ground to cover on the downside, which means possibly bears might try to take over from here. RSI just trying to come out of the overbought zone. On the 4-hour charts, and you see similar observation. What you are seeing here is higher lows as well. We have to wait for it to come out of this. We have to wait for it to trade below 25,900, 25,800 zone, which will confirm further downside. Else right now it is not showing much bearishness. Stochastic at top, see the MACD crossing over here, again a slight bearish indication. Notice this crossover is coming at extremely higher levels, and the downside is wide open. Let's see how far and how low it can go. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, one observation, see bullishness getting diminished here. You can see since then, since the little retracement, prices have covered a lot much of move right from 24 700, 24 500 levels. We have seen a rally now all the way towards 26 250 levels in just 4 to 5 sessions, and now you can see the bullishness getting diminished with every candle. Preceding candle could become a reversal candle if the price now trades below 25,800 levels. Then the current candle will be the beginning of reversal here. Else, as long as 25,800 is not taken, you have to be cautious with the sells. Notice also slightly higher lows, slightly higher highs. Very crucial for Tech 100 to trade below 25,800. Stochastic overbought, MACD extremely divergent, and RSI is overbought here on the daily charts. And when you look at the move, definitely it appears it might show a reversal, but right now it is a range bound movement. Let it try to show a dip either above below 26,050, 26,000. More bearishness should be seen there. So considering this, where you should buy, ideally now the buying entry is at 26,160, 180 levels. If it trades beyond this, expect 26,200, 4260 as the first target zone. And if this is taken, then I think we are definitely going to see 26,300 plus levels here. I am not looking forward to such a move, but yes, if it trades beyond this, in fact 26,500 cannot be denied. Though again, I am not in favor of such a move. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 26,090 levels. Expect 26,050. Expect it to trade towards 26,000 below this. Then I'll see 25,900, 920 coming in, and below this ideally 25,800. Below 25,800, do not think it is going to come back. We are going to see 25,600, 25,400 levels very soon. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. And yes, before we proceed to Dow Jones, do not forget to join the mentorship batch. Yes, this is an opportunity for you to acquire all our years of experience in just 15 days, and we'll give you all the tools, techniques and strategies with the help of which you can identify profitable trades with ease. Else you can be part of our signals channel where trading as per the signals also you can profit. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for queries. And those looking forward to a trusted partner can find the trusted partner link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the hourly charts here. See what US30 has done. First of all, the moving average is crossing over here. It's a bearish indication. Second thing is it has got its resistance intact. And then the next, if you connect the lows and the highs, this is how it has been trading. The lows here are looking at 47,200 levels, but it is very important for US30 to trade below 47,400, 47,350 mark, which will confirm the next move towards 47,200. Stochastic already at bottom. The MACD is bearish. The RSI is already at bottom. On the 2-hour, similar observation. Notice the drop retracement. It is taking the support here. Wait for it to break out below 47,450 itself. If you see it trading below 47,450, take a sell for 47,400, 380, and then below this a greater drop should be seen, 47,300, 47,200 next. Yes, the indicators are definitely trading bearish here. On the 3-hour charts, when you look at, see after a while now the price is seen trading below the 20 period moving average. There is first it has to trade below the 50 period as well, which means it is very crucial for US30 to trade below 47,300 and 200 zone. Also notice the 5 and 20 is already crossed over. Also notice the preceding few candles have formed a double top. So at least till 47,800 I will not recommend you to buy. That is something you should watch out for. If you see the stochastic, this is traded bearish. The MACD has also crossed over at the top, traded bearish here. RSI is also come out of the overbought zone. Slight bearish indications is what we are getting here from yesterday. And on the 4-hour chart, similar observation, drop, retracement, breakout. Now see this candle closing below the 20 period is a slight bearish indication. When the next candle arrives, and if you see it is staying below 47,400, 350 levels, stay short for 47,300 and 47,200. 47,200 being the strongest support here on the downside. Yes, the stochastic has taken a dip. The MACD has also crossed over at the top, trading bearish here. RSI has also taken a dip here. Coming to the day, now very important on the daily chart. See, these two candles are almost symmetrical. You can see the preceding candle comes with a huge swing right from the highs. We have seen it hitting the lows here. Now it is, see, the 5 period moving average offering it a good support, and thus it is pretty important for it, for USD to trade below 47,400, 350, 47,300 mark. As in how it moves lower, more bearishness is going to prevail. 47,200, 47,000, or in fact 46,800 could be seen here very soon. Stochastic looking downwards. MACD is trading with divergence and bullishness, trying to converge a bit. RSI at top. So looking at what you could do, I will only recommend you to buy at 47,600. Expect it to move towards 47,710, 680, 710. This is going to be the first resistance zone. If this is taken, then we can in fact look at 47,800. Ideal bullishness is above 47,800. Then you can expect 48,000. I am not looking forward to such a move. But yes, if it does trade beyond 48,000, close your eyes, stay bullish. 48,100 should be there. And in fact, sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 47,450. Expect 47,380, 47,300. If this is taken, then 47,200. And once 47,200 is taken, then 47,000. 46,800 levels very soon. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support them. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again tomorrow with the Asia and Europe session with more updates. Do not miss to watch. Thank you.